Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play MegaMan Network Transmission. In the last episode, as you can hopefully remember, we fought against Starman, and I'm just gonna buy some unlockers, because there's gonna be quite a few things to unlock in this next level. So we fought a climactic battle against Starman, beat him, but as things would seem, he is not actually the final boss, even though he was kind of made out to be a big villain earlier on. There was another person in the shadows that you didn't really get to see, but he is actually going to be another big villain, not the final villain, spoilers. No, there's someone else, and after fighting that guy like 6 times, I finally beat him without taking any damage. I've mastered the way of whatever that thing was. So now we have to walk all the way over here. It really is a pain. Once you get to this point in the game, you really have to travel. You have to travel farther and farther with each door you unlock, and it's really just a pain once you get to this point. Even more of a pain, though. At least we get an elect blade, which is pretty good for a green data cube. But anyway, you have to time your jump right, so you jump just as you slide out from under that whole thing. It's a little tricky, but I mean, when you're as good as me, you can get it on your first try. But I'm not bragging, because I know I'm going to do awful at some point in this stage. It has to happen. I know I'm not particularly good against Zero himself, the Zero virus. I don't know if I should be telling you that we're fighting against Zero. I don't know if it's really revealed or implied, or one of those things that's pretty much obvious, but they don't tell you anyway because they think that you don't know, but you do. I don't know if it's one of those things. I'm not really sure what kind of thing it is. I just know that there's something back here, and I didn't really have any sort of weaponry to get to that candle, which is creating his barrier. So, definitely bring a lot of double jump ships with you to this level, because there's numerous power-ups scattered everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Overall, this stage is very, brief. We can power up our rapid ability, even though it's, useless, just for the sake of completion, try to get all the power-ups. But, in itself, this stage is really very quick, and, it's not a very long or grueling stage. If you want to get all the extra stuff, then it could get a little tricky, because there's all these branching paths, and you want to make sure you get all the goodies and stuff like that, so bring plenty of unlockers for data cubes such as these. And really, if you want to beat this stage quickly, if you're like speedrunning this, I bit my tongue. I don't know why I bit my tongue right now. But if you're a speedrunner, for whatever reason, if you wanted to speedrun this game, I'm gonna get killed by that guy. I know it. Oh my god, I am gonna use a sub chip just in case, because I'm getting more than just a little bit nervous right now. Half energy should do the job. That's why at this point in the game you should always carry some sort of energy chip, sub chip with you, just in case, because even against boss fights, or even in boss fights, whereas in the beginning you could usually get away with, yeah, I'm just gonna kill myself to get back to the beginning of the stage with full health. I do have like 6 or 7 lives, so no big deal. And the level's short, so even if I do get a game over, it'll be getting back to 0 will be a cinch. Crap, I forgot what I was talking about before. Whatever. So that's basically all I really have to say about this stage. Just there's some more of these elemental guys, but as long as you use an elemental ship on them, their barrier will go away, and you won't have any trouble with them. Of course, as always, if you use an element of the opposite, how to word that? If say I use like, I think his weakness is ice. If I used an ice chip on him or a water-based chip, I would like kill him automatically. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't just disable his barrier. So that's definitely something important. I'm just using my double jump ships to just blow through this stage and get to parts where I really shouldn't be able to get to without proper platforming, but that's what you can do with the double jump ship in this game. You can sequence break, well, not really sequence break, but you can get to places just much quicker without, like, you could skip like most of the platforming puzzles in this game, because I think you can carry a total of 10 double jump ships before it like makes you stop. Like you can't collect anymore after that. But 10 jumps plus the one that MegaMan has, That's 11 jumps. You can get some pretty good distance with 11 consecutive jumps. Granted, you need to have like enough magic power or MP or whatever the fuck it's called. But still, it could be pretty energy draining if you want to just use 11 consecutive double jumps. But our time in this stage is coming to an end. I really don't think there's much else for us to get. Just spending some time on these treadmills. I think we've already been to this part. I think. Let me just kill this guy first. Here. Oh, that's a life or a chip, I think. Which they're very useful. They basically surround you with a barrier that you can't take any damage unless someone hits you with an attack that's like stronger than the barrier's defenses. Like, say, I think it's an 80 HP thing, so any attack under 80 that does under 80 HP of damage will just not do any damage. But since it's a wood element chip, a fire element chip will disable it. I believe fire is strong against wood in this game. I don't know, sometimes I get a little confused. Last power up in the game. Oh no, whoops. That's not good. I'll cut to when I get back. That was just generally a bad place to die. Like, you don't even know, I was right at the end, so that's a little discouraging. All I had to do was drop down a little more to the left, and I would have been right in front of the boss hatch. Oh, and then we've got this guy, and I have almost no health left, no thanks to those spikes. And this guy has an elemental barrier, so nothing I can throw at him is really gonna help, so I just need to wait for my custom bar to fill. So let's hopefully get some good chips. Since I didn't pick out any chips, I felt like waiting for my custom bar to charge, and look at that, we have 3 different cannon chips. The cannon, the something else cannon, and the M cannon, the high cannon. The cannon, the high cannon, and the M cannon. 3 of those, pick all 3 of them to get an awesome program advance, and then I'll just take these 3 chips. MegaMan feels a program advance coming on. Let's save that for the boss battle, obviously. Cool. Cool. Wood element chip. Faggot. Alright. So, anyway, we are now going to fight up again. We're gonna fight up again. No. We're gonna fight Zero now, so I'm definitely gonna restore my HP to half because we have a program advance. So with this, he should be a snap. I am ready for battle. You have no idea how wrong I was.